Hi, I'm Dr. Karagada Sandeep. I practice homeopathy at Center of Homeopathy in Jayanagar and HSR Layout, Bangalore. Homeopathic practice, especially in India, has a lot of do's and don'ts associated with it. Different regions of India have different rules being followed. This primarily happened because when homeopathy was introduced in India a century or so ago, a lot of people who took up homeopathy were not really qualified doctors, but people who would what we call as a hobby homeopath. As homeopathy has advanced, as homeopathy has developed, we have found out that there are certain do's and don'ts which do make sense. Chocolates are absolutely fine to have. Chocolate cocoa is something which we want to continue while you're on the homeopathic treatment. Please go ahead and do so. Unless the chocolate has coffee as a flavor added to it, in which case it's a no. Which gets us to the second part of the question. Is coffee something which I need to avoid when I'm on homeopathic medication? Again, this question doesn't have a very clear answer, primarily because of the kind of practice your homeopath might be following. At our clinic, we practice minimal medications where we are giving the patients extremely low amount of medication. And with this practice, we find it best to tell patients not to have any coffee, because coffee as a stimulant can reduce or at many times antidote the complete action of the homeopathic medications. Remember that homeopathic medications, the reason they don't have side effects is because they are very gentle and very mild in nature. So a strong stimulant such as caffeine can reduce the action of the medication. However, it is probably in your best interest to check with your homeopath if your homeopath wants you to abstain from coffee while you're undergoing the treatment.